Hi everyone, hello Mano. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream, guys. Hi everyone.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Let's go, let's go.
Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hi everyone. Welcome.
Now it's João Pedro. Locatelli. Now Saliba. Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha. Neymar. Gets into some space. Arsenal controlling the possession in this early phase. Mbappe! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much
Don't
wrong with his
forget
effort. He needs
subscribe
to
to
get
my
on the
channel.
ball again and give
Guys,
it another crack.
subscribe
I
to my
would.
channel. Please.
Douglas Luiz. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Neymar.
Neymar!
It's Neymar! Goal!
It's
Arsenal!
Neymar.
Arsenal take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Neymar is best football player.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Savinho providing an outlet on that
Don't
flank.
touch, don't touch.
That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Locatelli. He's looking wide. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Douglas Luiz.
Hi everyone,
Nicely spread.
welcome to my stream.
Savinho. Locatelli.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi in acres of space out wide. That is good alertness. Douglas Luiz and Gabriel, and it's Guimaraes. João Pedro, foot in. Rafinha, Mbappe, Neymar. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. João Pedro, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi.
Messi.
João Pedro. That has been slung wide. João Pedro. Now it's Joe Linton. He shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now it's Savinho.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rafinha touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's Rodri. Knocks it out wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Douglas Luiz. Spread it left. Threads one in. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! And again!
Again.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Neymar.
And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time.
And
2-0 up.
welcome our lads to the field.
It's Neymar.
So off we go once more. Savinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri opts for safety. Van Dijk. Locatelli. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Locatelli. And here's Messi. Messi! And that certainly packed a punch.
Hi everyone. Hello.
Douglas Luiz.
Hello, bro.
Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Here's a man in form. Neymar. And he's picked it up out wide. Bout of passing here, really. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Delivers the ball. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So 2-0
Hello,
the scoreline early
hello.
after half-time. And he's managed to
Hello,
get free.
bro.
And it's Danilo. Rodri. And trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him,
no.
Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. And here's Messi. Rodri. And it's Locatelli. And Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Douglas Luiz just eases him off the ball. Now that looks at he's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Lucas Paqueta. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
No.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had it taken off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's João Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
pinches it off him. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha powering forward here. Messi, and this is Messi. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gets good distance on it. Has crossed into the middle. He's done well to get that clear. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it into space. Oh, lovely feeding. And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Locatelli. Spread out to the left. And he was quick to react. Lucas Paqueta. And that's it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but
Best player,
one evidently
Neymar.
undeniably better equipped than the other. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah,
Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! And the game springs instantly to life.
that's the perfect confidence
Carney
boost they
behind.
needed. Brilliant.
Hello, bro.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Number
So well
11.
played, Peter.
Really?
Did a great
Hello.
job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Locatelli. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared.
Hi everyone, guys. Please subscribe to my
Rodri.
channel.
Locatelli. Now it's Neymar. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Austria applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with
Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that'll be a goal kick. Alaba. Lima. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Rafinha. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Danso. And it's Lima. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lima. Austria finding their passes. Now it's on Arnautovic. Baumgartner. He's found a way through. Now it's on Arnautovic. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Locatelli. Now it's Rafinha. Chance for a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Austria are looking to go forward now. And this is Arnautovic. He's had it taken off him. Locatelli. Sabitzer. Locatelli. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked it up out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that
Hi,
looks
everyone.
like a final warning. Still no card.
Salute. Salute.
Casillas claims it, safe hands.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Saliba. Locatelli. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Spread it left. Oh, that's nice. And it's Locatelli. Has a shot! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Hi everyone. Please subscribe to my channel, bro.
Sabitzer. Rodri. Now it's Gregoric.
There will be 1
And
minute
here's
added
Mbappe.
time.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that has been knocked clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a steady,
Can you
solid
play
and more
one
than
game with
satisfactory
me?
first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the
Okay.
break.
Please welcome our players,
Any strong
everyone.
opinions on the first half?
Arsenal
I can.
really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Wow.
Aims beyond the defence. Just the goal. And ultimate! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's missed, but not by that far.
Arnautovic usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
I need 1 goal. 1 goal.
Casillas claims comfortably.
Let's go, let's go.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Locatelli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Locatelli.
Messi.
And this is Messi. That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. It's a promising position. Shoots! Neymar is a
Pass
player
to
who
Messi.
barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Neymar.
It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Info. Hi, bro.
And he's
Welcome,
only
welcome.
too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
I did. Why?
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That'll be a throw. And he skips past his man. Now it's Gregoric. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Locatelli to Messi. Now this could be a chance. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. Lima. Now it's Gregoric. Now who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. And he was quick to react. And he can clear it away. And this is Neymar. He's got... It's Neymar! And it's there!
It's Neymar.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Gregoric. Coming on to
And yes, it's him again.
Number 22.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are
oh.
much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Why Neymar?
Substitution for Austria. Number 7, Arnautovic. Number 19, coming on the field.
And he's had it
number
nicked
14,
away.
Number 21.
Messi tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get... Messi! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Played back into the centre. He's gone for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were...
Great chance! So, third corner of the game. There's the header! And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Neymar is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Messi. And Messi! Oh, in he goes again. Really well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11, Kylian
And there
Mbappe.
was his third, and boy, he
Kylian
looks the business.
Mbappe.
Doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's tried
There will be
one!
5 minutes added time.
Oh, impressive strike.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And he's going to have his name taken.
David Alaba.
And it's Rodri. Knocks it out wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Saliba. No way through there. Played out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Who chose? Why? I need Declan Rice. Declan Rice. I need Declan Rice. Give me Declan Rice. Please. Declan, please. Dominic Szoboszlai. Liverpool. Okay. Nice. Where is Szoboszlai? Dominic Szoboszlai. Where? Ruben Dias, Paulo Dybala, Kylian Sabal, Lamine Yamal, James Milner, Kanata. Where? Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Hi everyone. Please. Where is Neymar? Brazil. What the? Okay, let's go. Let's go, guys. Wow, wow, wow.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. That's an excellent interception. Gabriel gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's a player who just seems to have a radar for danger. It's as simple as that. And he's great at picking the right moment to step in and break up an opposition attack. I'd be surprised if they don't put in a decent defensive showing with him in place.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's got Tool! Goal! Peru! And Peru take the lead! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Yeah, the header was very good, but assessment...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and...
West Bromwich.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Time's up! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
West Bromwich make the perfect start. They are Mohamed Salah! In for the pieces! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Goal scorer for Arsenal.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Number
Well,
8.
listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your
Yes.
net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's nice. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was close. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Palmer. And the pass is intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played into space out wide. And it's Palmer.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Mateus Cunha is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Konate, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Milner, passes coming off in quick succession here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in, and he was quick to react. That pass has been well intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Milner, nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Arsenal finding their passes. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice control. He's tried one! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Arsenal.
You
After
know,
27
you just
minutes
know
is
there is no stopping
number
that.
16.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's made its way to him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. "30 minutes gone." Palmer. Rodri. Palmer. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Distributed tidily. Now it's Milner. He slings it in. Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Palmer. Really fierce, close defending. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Palmer. He's having a go. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Rodri. Knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Milner. Milner does really well to win the ball there. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nouri. Mathias Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? And he's whipped and... Oh, smashing! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to belt it away. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
To the field.
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Mathias Cunha, and it's Rodri. Milner has created 1 goal already, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Thinks about... and a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that's been won straight back. Tries to play it through. Mathias Cunha, and the finish! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nicked it back promptly. Konate. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. West Bromwich looking to pass their way through. So what can they make of this? And that's going right the way across. Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Salah, good purposeful running this. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Well, that has not gone well.
The attendance for this match was
Wallace,
29,950.
searching pass he's played there. Wallace is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Palmer. He's looking wide. Matches Cunha looking understandably energised after his goal. Spread neatly. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Matches Cunha. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Milner, he's on it, can he get away? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Off the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Konate, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's burst through! Maya, good read, needed to be. Nuri. Here's Matches Cunha. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri wins the duel this time. Now it's Matches Cunha. And the shot shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
Goal scorer for Arsenal.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 8, Gyökeres.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And he cuts out the supply. Nuri. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, sweet feet. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Palmer. Rodri. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Maya.
2 added
Stood
minutes
up well
has
to
been
him there.
indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Palmer. Milner. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, this is one of the newer of the major venues here in Sao Paulo, built, of course, in time for 2014. It is the Neo Química Arena. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Stood up well to him there. And he's forced to go back. And back to the goalkeeper. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Danilo. Savinho. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Konate. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Doué. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Hoisted in. Now this could be a chance. Savinho. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ball is over the line. Camavinga takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Throw it. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Barcola really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well measured. Very nicely done. He's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Danilo. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Savinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Rafinha. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé. Doué. Koundé.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Barcola could try cutting inside here. Brilliantly cut out. Lucas Paqueta has got himself a free kick. And he's lost his man here. This might... Fred! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tchouaméni puts his foot on the gas. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played out towards the right wing. Lucas Paqueta. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel. That's travelling a long way. France different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Zaire Emery looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed. Fred. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. Rafinha is onto this. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Savinho. Savinho will not want to lose out here. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now it's Dembele. He's in a great position here. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. And that's another throw. Sends it crossfield. Konate looking to play him in. Barcola picks it up out wide. Zaire Emery.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 60.332
Now it's Savinho.
espectadores.
Pretty robust defending.
That'll be a throw. Over to the other side. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass isn't the best. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Barcola. It's played through for him. And he's managed... Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Fred.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Zaire Emery. And the ball's gone astray. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And here's Mbappe. Barcola. Barcola's cross. Cleared without hesitation.
France really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's not going far. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France have themselves a chance from the spot. Dealing with the pressure. Doubt. As close to a certainty as can be.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He is through here, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting. Can he finish? It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a promising position. Barcola's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. France have reclaimed it. Saliba. And it's Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to go deep. And he's taking no chances there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And the number on the board is 3. Conte. Threads one in. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Cleared away. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substituição no time do Brasil. camisa 9.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
France
de
pay the price for
camisa
failing to
10.
close out the match in normal
Camisa
time.
14.
Can they avoid the same fate
Substituição.
here, where the consequences are still more serious? Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Hernandez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's looking wide. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Elise. That has not gone well. Chooses to go crossfield. Barcola chasing after it. That's been slipped through. Oh, good take in a good area. France with the corner, there first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Martinelli. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Now it's Kante. He's being urged to shoot. Nice control. Zaire Emery. Decent progress down the left. Zaire Emery crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Hernandez. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's burst through. That's an excellent interception. Lucas Paqueta. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. France have their third corner. Neres with the clearance. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Martinelli, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shoot, it's Neymar! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And it's Neymar.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. And Neymar. That is good alertness. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
Bakula! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Out to the left it goes. Doué. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, what has happened here? That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. Still goalless. He's looking wide. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much.
Goes for a shot!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. Barcola. Cross to the back post. Oh, that's a fine... It has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcola. Dembele. Hernandez. Shot could be on. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Koundé. Koundé's cross. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked his way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Barcola. Now the cross. Oh, well played. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Barcola. And here's Mbappe. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. Mbappe. Chance! The captain delivers!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Temps additionnel,
France
1 minute.
penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
France are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 23. Pour le remplacer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. France carrying a one-goal lead. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
This looks promising. And a chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Le numéro 11.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Barcola. And it's Chouameni. Opts for safety. Now Saliba. Pavard. And here's Dembele. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance to deliver. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hernandez.
That's good play from him.
Barcola gets into a good position.
France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And it's Doué. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Doué was alert, and it's been given away. Now it's Doué. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute, and that's gone loose. Hernandez. Swung over. Dembele chasing after it. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. There will be a throw-in. Doué. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This is their second corner of the game. Dembele. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through, it's what? He's had a shot! And it's in! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. Saliba. France are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Pavard. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Goal! And he is just ripping it up. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Le numéro 11.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Doué. Saliba. Doué. And it's Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played in deep. Great vision. Now it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. And he opts to go forward. Camavinga. Now Barcola. Looking to play him in. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's neat.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
This is the time you need that
additionnelles.
pace.
And he's surging through. Saliba gets across and deals with it. Played back in. It's Dembele! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Well read, nice interception. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je vous rappelle que nos agents et nos hôtesses vous attendent à la boutique du club. Ils vous proposeront le programme du match ainsi que d'autres objets souvenirs.
Thanks for watching. See you next stream. Thank you all. Please subscribe to my channel.